Yo, yes, guys, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We'll wait for a few more people to come in, but please do like the stream as you are rolling in, guys. We've obviously got a little bit to talk about in this stream. Obviously, all the news that was coming out over the weekend, everything else. There's been quite a lot of things going on besides the whole, Binance UK thing as well, which I wanted to discuss and go over with you all as well. But yeah, it has been one hell of a week. And I just wanted to obviously thank everyone because, yes, thank you, Lance. We have hit 1K subs. So thank you all very much for subscribing and watching the content. And, hopefully I was able to help you guys out in some kind of way. That is what we try to strive to do on this channel anyway. I just tried to make everything easy as possible. For me, it was just another, news headline I was just trying to cover for everyone, but I'm happy I got there and was able to help a lot of people. So yeah, thanks guys for subscribing. We've hit our goal. On to the next one. We move, but yes, happy days, happy Monday to you too, Dan. Thank you all for joining. Please like the video as you are rolling in, guys. Like I said, going to cover quite a few things today. I want to talk about, obviously, just briefly go over the whole Binance thing if anyone's got any actual questions regarding it, and then we'll go into a few other things, plus obviously the Bitcoin chart, because again, it's following exactly like we said we would be, like we spoke about it a few days ago, 2 weeks ago now actually. So yeah, we'll cover that too. HMD, is it Rye? What just happened there? Are you guys all still here? I don't know if you can still hear me, or can someone just quickly comment saying yes, because yeah, up in there, everything's going a little bit mental. Yeah, can someone just double? Jeez, what the heck now, guys? Are we definitely back? Got absolutely no idea what happened there. I'm still freezing. Okay, I'll just carry on. Welcome back, Ish. Oh dear. Oh no. I don't know what's going on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Hello. Can you hear me now? I don't know what the heck has just happened. All I know is Croatia just scored a goal. Maybe the whole eruption just completely disrupted my Wi-Fi. Am I back now? And is May have to do a quick con again. Oh man, am I back now? Guys, I do apologize. I'm having some internet issues. It is all literally playing up on me for some reason. I've got no idea why. This has never happened before. Hopefully, I am back now and it just kind of stays. But I ain't getting my hopes up because this is annoying. If it does go again, guys, I may have to just reset everything and make a new live stream because I'm really unsure what's going on. But okay, I'm back. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Sorry. Absolutely no idea what happened there. Let me go back to my guy's question because yeah, it's unfair that I skipped it. Hey man, do you like to use I like to use leverage trading. Do you think KuCoin is a safe option in the UK? Do you think it would be wise to get a VPN? First things first, in regards to that question, I don't recommend leverage trading unless you know exactly what you are doing. So definitely know what you're doing with that. And when it comes to where you want to do it, it doesn't really matter. You could do it on KuCoin, Binance, wherever it may be. So that literally is not a problem at all. Just make sure you know what you are doing. And yeah, obviously the whole Binance banning in the UK could have an effect on the future trading. It doesn't as of this moment right now. However, just look out for the news and everything. But wherever you do it, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to catch up to all of these questions for everyone. Hopefully I am still here and you guys can hear me. Otherwise, I'm literally just chatting to myself. But anyway, Tony, thank you for joining, man. What will be the top point that Bitcoin will hit in the coming bull run in your thoughts? Personally, I think we'll make one last high. That high probably being between $70,000 to $80,000. That will be my opinion. There's someone I've been watching on YouTube for a very long time. His name is BC Bakai. He's a very, very credible guy. And everything that guy says in regards to charts, it tends to be correct. And I love the way he goes over all the analysis. And after looking at everything myself as well, literally 70 to 80K Bitcoin will mark the top for me for Bitcoin, in my opinion. Dan, how do we look on the Wyckoff accumulation chart right now? Bro, I'm going to come to that very, very shortly because we are looking sweet right now. Happy I presented that to you guys a few weeks ago. But yeah, it is looking really, really good right now. So we'll get to that in a moment as well. Let's have a look. Just catching up on everything. It seems like I am back again. Yes. Yo, Epic. Thank you very much for joining, man. Chris as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Right. It looks like we are back now and good to go. Like I said, I do apologize for that, guys. Really annoying, but there we go. I suppose it happens sometimes, right? Cool. So today, getting into it, a few things I wanted to cover for you guys. Number one is obviously going to be regarding that Binance and the whole thing to do with it being banned in the UK or whatnot. Now, look, guys, I have covered this in previous videos, but if you have any questions regarding it or any concerns at all, please just put them in the comments and I'll try cover everything. However, just to kind of give it to you in a short breakdown, don't be worried because there's absolutely nothing to be worried about at this moment in time. Because at this moment in time, first of all, it's all talk. Secondly, they're only looking to be banning regulated activities, and regulated activities does not include us simply buying, holding and selling crypto on Binance. So if you're a regular holder, just like me, you've got nothing to worry about at all. Okay. And even if they were to ban Binance, they would just redo Binance in the form of a Binance UK, just like they've done for Binance US. So I get it was a very, very scary headline because I must admit, even when I saw the headline, I was like, right, what is going on right here? But again, after reading it a little bit, I automatically understood and knew that it was just to do with the regulated activities such as your futures trading, derivatives, margin trading, all of that kind of stuff, right? It does not affect the regular holders just like us, okay? So hopefully that has cleared everything up. We'll go over the article one last time, okay? Just for people that did miss the videos. If you did miss it, go back and watch the previous few videos that I've done on it. I try and cover everything on there in depth as much as I can. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Yes, Chris, thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. Right, so here we go. So Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, gets banned by the UK regulator, okay? So here's our man here, CZ, for those of you that don't know, CEO of Binance. So cryptocurrency exchange Binance has been banned from operating in the UK by the country's markets regulator in the latest sign of a growing crackdown on crypto market around the world. Britain's Financial Conduct Authority said Saturday that Binance Markets Limited, the UK division of Binance, is not permitted to undertake any regulated, as we can see here, guys, regulated activity in the UK. All right. So this is from June 30th. The company, which already offers Brits crypto trading through its website, must add a notice in prominent place in its website and apps showing UK users the following text. It's basically that. I'm going to go ahead and read all of it because, again, it is just basically saying what I said. Now, again, when it does come to headlines, they can be very, very misleading. Okay. Why do I say that? And people that have been watching me for quite a while know how I feel about media. They'll tell you straight away that the media will always make you think and do the opposite of exactly what's happening, whether we're like Bitcoin is now grinding to the top, right? At the top is where we'll get excellent, beautiful, amazing news where people will start buying and flooding into the market. For example, last month when Bitcoin did finally top out at 65k, what happened during that time? Well, Elon Musk came out. He was going on Friday Night Live. There was so much hype going on. Next thing you know, a new influx of people began entering the market. Okay, and then what happened? We had a big correction, a big dip in the market, right? You've always got to kind of do the opposite of what's going on. And obviously, in this case right here, it's not so much that you've got to do the opposite of buying or selling. It's just that they've completely, misled people to do this. And look, I have a theory, whether or not the theory is is the right one, but my personal opinions is that, again, this news came out at such a sus time, in my opinion, because I do believe we are now grinding up. I'll present the case of everything I was showing over the past few weeks to the new guys in here. Big up everyone in here, by the way. I'm glad you are all here. Please like the video if you haven't already, but we will clear everything up for you all in this video. Okay. But yeah, just a little bit ironic that we, get this news bomb dropped just before Bitcoin does start heading up. Is that a little push to get the last few retail investors out before we make the real money? We'll have to wait and see. But again, even if it isn't, the article is completely misled. And I feel sorry for the people that were panicking a lot, hence why I tried to get up in the morning. As soon as I was in Tesco when I saw this headline, I was shopping about in Tesco and I saw the headline. I was like, crap, I gotta go home quickly and do an update for the people, because I was reading it at Tesco. I was like, people are gonna get the wrong idea here. And then thankfully, to back all of that up, CZ, the FCA, they came out later that day, like 10 hours later, just to kind of reconfirm everything and say, yeah, look, trading is still absolutely fine. Okay, you can still trade and buy, hold, spot trading still fine. It's the other stuff they're looking at. All right. So yeah, hopefully that is now cleared everything up. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Anytime at all. That's what I'm here for. That is literally what I am here for. It was a bit fishy. They released the headlines early Sunday morning. Yes, that was a little bit fishy, wasn't it? As I said, man, it is a quick little scare tactic, in my opinion. Okay. But yeah, my opinion is my opinion, right? So what can I do? But yeah, there you go, man. Hopefully that is all cleared up for you people now, and you can just kind of, relax and get on with your lives on Binance. Nothing to worry about, guys. All right, nothing to worry about. But as I said, any questions, let me know. Fatih Hussein, thank you for joining, man. Good evening, Tana. Okay for the spot trading, but what about I have a loan, all my assets on hold? Do you think that affects my assets or not? So loan on Binance. Now look, no, it doesn't. I don't think it does. We have to wait for the actual full announcements to be coming out from CZ and Binance of what they actually want to do. As of this moment, no one needs to worry, even when it does come to the futures trading and all of that side of things, because that is what they were firstly talking about. However, you got to then look at it and say, right, they've dropped this bombshell, but they also need to give Binance the time to reply. And as I said in my video, to comply as well, right? Reply and comply, because they've just dropped the bombshell saying that they're going to do it. That is why people were worrying. Okay, so you do not need to worry about anything at this moment in time. However, if I'm looking at updates 24/7, hence why I keep dropping these videos, just to keep you guys updated as much as I can. As of right now, though, man, you do not need to do anything. You're absolutely fine. All right, absolutely fine. If you had super chat option, I'd send one in just to hear you try the granny voice. Nah, none of that, man. We don't need to be doing any of that anyway, man. You know me by now, Chris. I'm just here to help you guys. I never even thought I'd get to this stage, and here you go, man. Here we are. Yes, Hemant, no need to worry right now. Do not need to worry. Go back and watch the other videos that I posted, 3 or 4 prior to this one. And just relax, guys. Just completely relax. If you guys did want to actually move your crypto assets out of Binance, just to hold them in a safe wallet, because I recommend doing that anyway, regardless of the news, then look, go ahead, watch that video that I've just posted into the chat. I show you a step-by-step easy tutorial on how to use the Trust wallet, which is the wallet that I use to store all of my crypto. Okay, so if you are worried about anything, store it in there, guys. All right, but as I said, I'll keep you updated along the way anyway. Just keeping to the market cap logic apart, do you think there are ways that ADA could hit at least $50 by mid-2022? As of now, none of their technology has yet been delivered and is still in pilot. This is one of the things with ADA. I did used to hold it. I absolutely love Charles Hoskinson as well. However, it's one of them things. They keep promising certain dates of releasing their product, but they never really, stick to it. And it has just been going sideways. On the flip side of that, we'll look at this later as well. ADA has been a clear leader in this market. So we have leaders in the market and we have laggers in the market. ADA has certainly been a leader in the market, meaning it has gone from when I got in the market just over a year ago, it was at 3 cents. Now it's over $1, right? That is a lot of, nearly 100, well, not nearly 100, probably like 70, 80 times your money you could have made from the bottom. So you got to realize that ADA is already up a lot, like a lot. So for it to be heading to $50, I don't think that will happen this bull run, potentially next bull run. I cannot see, look, just my opinion, not financial advice, of course, but I don't think ADA will be hitting those type of figures this year. We may see double figures, but maybe not that high. That's just my opinion. I don't personally hold it. I took profit on it a long time ago. But yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. That's okay. I'm glad I can clear it up. What I wanted to cover just after all of this Binance stuff was actually just bringing on the fact that, we have got things that can potentially sort out all of these issues in the future if actual problems were to come out of it. Maybe thinking how, well, decentralized exchanges, they are going to start taking over, guys, because they sort all of these issues out, right? All of these issues out. We will not be getting any type of FCA on our back or anything. If you're on a decentralized exchange, this will never happen, right? So I thought I'd just quickly show you guys what a decentralized exchange actually means. It's just basically a type of cryptocurrency exchange which allows for direct peer-to-peer cryptocurrency transactions to take place online securely and without the need for an intermediary. So there you go. You don't have that guy in the middle that's going to cause you problems, all right? So one of the most popular decentralized exchanges that you guys would have heard of is obviously Uniswap. This is what Uniswap looks like. You notice that right there? That's 1inch. 1inch is also a decentralized exchange, one of the best ones in my opinion. I will be doing videos on how to actually use these decentralized exchanges because I do think they are going to start becoming very, very popular in the near future. And it will be good for obviously people to understand how to actually use them just for future purposes. I don't use them as of this moment. However, I could definitely see them blowing up in the future. So it'll be good for us to just kind of be ahead of the game, just so we're aware of everything, right? So I'll definitely cover that for you guys as well. But it's just something to think about. There's a reason why these decentralized exchanges are coming. And it's because, you're not going to always have that middleman and, taking a mick and causing issues left, right, and center. So, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. How do you see Shiba Inu coin in the near future? Okay, so for the people that are laptop sliding about, for the people that have been watching me for a while, I have a certain opinion on coins such as Shiba Inu, Doge. I personally don't invest in them. I do like to do my own research on actual projects that I believe will have a very long-term future. I do my crypto pick of the week every Wednesday in my live stream. So be sure to check that out on Wednesday. If you want to join, what we do, we go through all the research behind it. And then I'll obviously go through the chart as well and show you what I see and whether or not, I believe it's worth investing in. But in regards to the price of Shiba Inu, yeah, it's very difficult to say. Very low market cap, bit of a meme, community based, isn't it? So it's very difficult to say if so without giving you false opinion. Do you know what I mean? Just very difficult to say. Anytime, man, get some sleep, my man. Get some sleep. Yeah, sharp done. Cool. Now, I also wanted to just cover one last article for you guys, which I found pretty interesting before I jumped onto the Bitcoin chart and showed everyone what we're actually seeing right now and what we could expect in the very near future. Okay, so we will cover that. Last Rimbo, we have been hearing things that the government are trying to implement their native token using blockchain technology, which makes them not so decentralized. Do you think this will hit us bad? I don't think it will hit us bad. I'm one of them people that I don't really look too much into the news and the media because they always come at certain times and they always come at the most ironic times as well. And you will learn to understand that. Hopefully, if you carry on watching me, you will learn to understand that there's a reason why these news articles come at certain times. And the people that have been watching me have kind of learned that. And what I mean by that is whenever there's whenever the prices are really low or Bitcoin's dipping and the market's red, we'll get some rubbish, crappy news come out, probably about China or Elon Musk with another tweet right at the bottom. Okay. But then as soon as we're right at the top, you will get news, great news, left, right, and center. Why do you think? Do you remember when El Salvador began to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender? Where's all that news gone? Wasn't it meant to be Paraguay and then Brazil and then Argentina and then Panama and whoever next? Where's all that gone? No one remembers that. No one thinks about that, right? Because we've been in a dip. Why would the media want to promote all of this ridiculously bullish news whilst Bitcoin is low, whilst Bitcoin is heading to 23K, right? Why would they want to do that? Do you see where I'm coming from? However, now that Bitcoin is grinding back up, I guarantee you in a week or two, when Bitcoin is slightly higher, another country will come out and adopt it. But they've probably already done it. It's just not being reported. It's just the way things go. So what I'd say to the new people watching, in my opinion, take the news with a pinch of salt. It's just not worth it because they will manipulate you to think something completely different. Okay, so that is basically what I personally think. Rajesh, thanks for joining, man. Just invert what the legacy media say or print. The amount of crypto being brought and stored on cold wallets must be going through the roof. It's something I'm actually going to be covering in this live stream as well. I've got a very interesting few charts to show you guys towards the end of the stream, which will just make you think a little bit again. And it's something that I've been telling the guys that have been watching me for a while. But I'll cover it for you guys today. I just want everyone to be on the same page. On this channel, I try to be a complete realist. I do not like hype. It's something that I promise myself I will never do. I'm not a hype guy. I just try and give you guys pure information and facts and just try to help as many people as I can. So yeah, I'm just going to show you real charts and everything like that. And hopefully that'll clear things up. But this news article that I was talking about, not that yet, guys. Crypto investments in India skyrocketed by 19,900% in 1 year. Okay, now I would tell you why this is important. Right, despite regulatory uncertainty, cryptocurrency investments in India grew from about $200 million to nearly $40 billion over the past year. Now, before I actually go on to read a little bit more about that, why is that so important? Why am I reading this random article to you guys? Okay, I'm reading it because just a few months ago, maybe it was like just towards the end of last year, wasn't cryptocurrency meant to be banned in India? There was a massive moment in time where everyone was basically going mental in India because they weren't allowed to buy it. Exchanges were being banned there. Cryptocurrency in general was being banned there. And, there was a big panic going on. Well, as you can see in the past year, it's gone up by nearly 20,000%. Why is that? Sorry, because the news is manipulating everyone to think different. Because at the time, it seems like it's the end of the world every single time, right? There will be another news article very soon, which will make it seem like it's the end of crypto, whether it's Elon, whether it's China, another company, whether something else is being banned. It will happen. It will always happen. And the reason for it, and they say not only is crypto the most volatile market in the world, it's probably it's meant to be one of the easiest in the world to make money. But when you actually think about it, it's one of the most stressful assets to make money in the world. The stuff you've got to go through is ridiculous. The emotions. I went on a course to manage my bloody emotions last year in the cryptocurrency market, and it was the best course I have ever done in my life. So yeah, it just goes to show managing your emotions is very, very important in this market, and everyone will learn to realize that very, very soon. Okay, so don't look too much into the news articles too much, because they just manipulate you every single time. I am looking into this, bro. So I did see that their faster payments option did go off. I still haven't found anything on it, which I'm very, very confused about. I did see that they have suspended their P2P, peer-to-peer deposits and everything like that. So I don't know whether or not it's got something to do with that, but hopefully it should be back up. I did make a deposit literally this morning, so I don't know what's happened there. Do you remember that, Tony? Do you remember that news that came out from India where they were just saying that everything was going to be banned? Look what's happened now. Look at the stats. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's move on to the Bitcoin chart and actually have a look and talk about some exciting news, right? Let's talk about some exciting news, because I'm very excited to where this market's about to go, guys. And I don't think a lot of people have an idea of what's about to happen, because for the last 2 weeks or so, we have been talking about Bitcoin completing, or in the process of completing, Wyckoff accumulation. Okay, so for people that do not know what Wyckoff accumulation is, let me just actually get the definition out for you, because I feel like it's important before I actually show you the chart and everything. It's important to understand what it is, because then I'll show you the chart and you'll realize, oh, okay, now we're on the same page. So this is what Wyckoff accumulation is, guys. I'll make it full screen for you. The Wyckoff accumulation is a phase, is a sideways and range-bound period that occurs after a prolonged downtrend. This is the area where larger players try to build positions and shake out smaller fish without causing much of a further drop in price or the beginning of a new trend. Okay, and just pay attention to that sentence there, right? So this is the area where larger players try to build positions and shake out smaller fish. Okay, so now you know what Wyckoff accumulation is. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Then we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart, and I'll give everyone else an update, because pretty much every stream I do this just to get an update of where we actually are, right? So what is Wyckoff accumulation? This is what it looks like. Okay, you have a few phases. Let's not look at phase E. Let's just go to D, right? You've got phase A, B, C, and D. In phase A, we have the capitulation period, okay, where a crypto or whatever you are looking at is capitulating until it finds its support area, okay? In phase B, we realize our resistance area and our support area, okay? As shown in this picture, resistance twice and our support. In phase C is where the real magic happens, right? Phase C is basically exactly what we were looking for. Let me just make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see that. In phase C is exactly what we were looking for. As you can see right here, what do? We dip just below our previous low. This would be our 30K, okay? When Bitcoin hit 30K in dollars. So I'm talking in dollars terms, right? This is 30K. So what happens in phase C? We have what we call an accumulation bottom and a bear trap, spring, whatever you want to call it. This is where we dip below 30K and we immediately bounce back up it. This is to flush out all of the retail investors, get them very, very scared, okay, and get them to sell out of their position, because we've just dropped below our previous, what was known as support, okay? And then we just bounce back up, have a bit of a bounce again until we enter phase D, all right? Now, for everyone watching, you guys know how I'm going to be bringing out. I'm bringing out John again, just for the newer people watching. John will be coming out again, as I'm showing you in the chart. You guys will understand that now. Let me go into the Bitcoin chart now and show you how perfectly Bitcoin has completed, or is in the process of completing, this Wyckoff accumulation. Yeah, here we go. So let's take a look at phase A. Here's our phase A. This is the Bitcoin chart on the 4-hour time frame. Phase A, okay, we have our capitulation. Phase A, we have our capitulation. Phase B, we find our resistance area and our support area. Phase B, we find our resistance area. As you can see, we've been hitting it twice up here, and in here, and we find our support area, which we have also come into, okay? Then in phase C, we enter phase C and we have an accumulation bottom in which we actually just dip below the support area, and, you know, obviously a bear trap, spring, whatever you want to call it, and then we immediately bounce back up. In phase C, we dip below our support area, as shown right there. This was when it hit just over 28K, and we immediately bounced back up. See that? That was just a wick. Okay, we immediately bounced back up. All right. Then also in phase C, after the bounce, we come back to retest our previous support of 30K, as we've just done there, as shown in this photo here. And then we end up heading our way back out of here into phase D, okay, which is basically what we are doing right now. And the reason why this has confirmed it even more to me is because if I actually I'm going to take all of this off the chart right now, right? So you guys can see. So we had our phase A, B, C, accumulation bottom, spring. Okay, we bounced out of there. This was when everything was very scary, scared all the retail investors out. They're out of here. Come back just to retest that support of 30K, and we're heading out. Now, why did it also make sense to me? Because you guys know I was also drawing this on the chart. Let me get it up here. Okay, this, we were trending below this line. We finally broke out of it and retested it. And I said to everyone, if Wyckoff accumulation was to actually make sense here, we would need to come back and retest 30K. So what made sense to me was for us, because the last time I said it was up here, I said we need to come back and retest this trend line, and retesting this breakout of the trend line would be perfect right here because it's at our previous support, just like there. Okay, and what did we do, guys? We perfectly to a T touched our previous support area, and now we're heading our way back up. And you're probably just going to see something along the lines of this. Okay, we'll have a breakout back test of our previous resistance, which was up here. Okay, sorry, that looks messy as heck. And then we'll just kind of do that and then head our way up. All right. So I do think we are in phase D now, entering it anyway, where we are just going to be grinding our way back up out of here. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys in regards to the Bitcoin chart, because it is looking extremely bullish right now. It's followed the Wyckoff accumulation perfectly. We've been following it for a very, very long time. Hence why Dan was asking for the Wyckoff update. Just right here, how do we look on the Wyckoff accumulation chart now? We're looking perfect, bro, as you can see. And I've got absolutely like nothing to hide. I put my neck on the line telling people that I believe this is Wyckoff accumulation, and it is playing out so much better than I would have ever imagined, because some people are even overlaying the Bitcoin chart on a Wyckoff accumulation chart on Twitter and seeing how perfectly it's actually playing out. Guys, we've hit our resistances at the perfect time, our supports at the perfect time. We've had a bear trap at the perfect time. Now we're heading out of there. Okay, so do not be surprised, okay, if we start getting the bad news like we've done, just so that people do sell their positions. Hence the Binance UK thing completely misled people absolutely the wrong way, right? Yes, it is. We don't even know if it's that right now because they haven't actually confirmed it yet. But if it was, yes, it will be things such as your derivatives and futures and everything like that. So do not worry too much about it, guys. If you are just simply buying, holding, and selling your cryptos on your exchange, and your cryptos are just chilling on your wallet on Binance, you don't need to do anything. Okay, you can absolutely chill. As I said, even the FCA, even CZ, all came out and said trading, buying, selling the coins is not being banned. All right, so we're all good. Anytime, my man. Anytime. Time to get a few quid back into crypto. I think I may have been a bit paper hands. John, what are you doing, mate? They're getting to you. They're getting into your head. That's what happens every time. Oh, man. But look, that's what it's made to do. John. Oh, John. I forgot I was going to talk about John, wasn't I? Why is Wyckoff accumulation very, very dangerous, guys? Because, let me get a chart back up for you. Let's take all this crap off. Right. Why is Wyckoff accumulation very, very dangerous? Oh, let's get that off. It's very dangerous, guys, especially if you're new to crypto and you're watching this right now. Okay. It's extremely dangerous because it is very, very volatile and can be extremely confusing as well. And what do I mean by that? Well, now I'm going to bust out John. Okay. John is the example name that I use every time I present this chart. John would have got sucked into the hype all the way up here for Bitcoin. Okay. His friend or family would have told him to buy Bitcoin because it's going to the moon. John then had to experience this massive dip where we entered Wyckoff accumulation. You can actually see how volatile this is if I actually zoom in like that, right? So why is it dangerous? John would have sold his position right here. Okay, because John was very scared that he was going to lose money. He thought that Bitcoin was going to zero. Immediately after John sold his position, Bitcoin bounced back up and started heading its way back up. So John then brought back up here thinking it's going to head all the way back up. Okay, no. It then came back down here where John decided to sell his money again, now losing even more. Okay, why was it dangerous? As you can see, these big candles here heading back up. John decided to FOMO back in all the way here. Okay, because he's saying, right, cool, now we're heading back up. We've had our dip, we've had our little retest of it, we're heading back up. Then John held through all of this, right, because it was just kind of going sideways, right? He held through all of this thinking it's just going sideways, and then he got down here. Okay, but this time John did decide to hold because he's thinking, now we've done this before, it's just going to hold. So carried on holding. But then what happened, guys? We had our bear trap in phase C, where we actually ended up coming below our previous support. So what did John do? Crap, we have just broken that previous support. John is now selling again because we've just broken this support. It's the end of the world now. I've had enough. I'm out of it. John's finished. That's John for you guys. I just wanted to introduce you. Yeah. Nah, bro, John ain't married. Oh, he was married. John was married. He ain't married anymore. I can tell you that. It was awful. It was awful. But just an example, guys, on a real note, that is how dangerous it can be. So for a new person who entered the market not long ago, I can fully understand everything that you guys have had to go through. Hopefully you are still here. Hopefully you are still holding, and you are holding strong. Okay, don't be John, because at the end of the day, if you were John, then damn, I feel sorry for you, man. But yeah, just be careful out there, guys. It is mad out there right now, with all the news that keeps coming along, with the price volatility as well. But yeah, we've been looking at this for a very, very long time now in regards to Wyckoff accumulation, and I've just been telling my guys, look, hold steady. We're looking good. Patience is key when it comes to crypto. For those of you that don't know, I had to literally hold for about 9 months in my crypto journey before I made any money. Since I've managed to pay my parents' mortgage off, do the garden up for them, the roof, hopefully getting a house with my girlfriend soon. And I'm not trying to rub this into people's face. I'm just letting you guys know it's very, very possible. I'm a nobody. I'm a regular guy. I'm an absolute nobody, and it's happened to me. And I never thought anything like this would happen to me. So I just wanted to present this case to you guys and just let you know that if I could do it, you could do it. But I'm obviously here to help you do it and show you how you can do it, right? So yeah, that's basically it with Bitcoin. Be very, very not dangerous. Be very, very patient with everything, guys. All right. He should buy Wife Coin. It's going to the moon, and its owners are amazing and hosts voice chats for community where you ask questions for a small group. I've never heard of Wife Coin. I'd have to have a look into that. I would definitely have a look into that. But yeah, I've never actually heard of that before. You got something to share about ETH? Not particularly, not on this video anyway. Nothing wrong with ETH. I don't hold any personally. I like to be in the other altcoins because I personally believe that there's a lot more profit potential in them, because ETH is one of the leaders in the market. And, ideally you want to be in the laggers in the market because they're the ones that's going to be making you the money now. But yeah, nothing wrong with holding ETH though. I still think ETH has got quite a way to go. But yeah, I could definitely cover that for you in another video if you want to. I also have something called APEN FT on Binance. What is it? Well, you told me, bro. You brought it. You don't buy stuff you don't know what you know, man. Come on. I could look into it for you, but I haven't heard of that. But dude, definitely don't buy stuff that you haven't heard of. If you've got a friend or someone telling you to buy something, just make sure you're doing it. I've shown you how to do your research. For those of you that don't know, I even done a video on how to do your own research on coins, because you're always asked in crypto videos to do your own research, but no one actually knows how to do it. Oh, it just turned up. You didn't buy it. It may have been some kind of airdrop then, man. May have been some kind of airdrop from another coin that you were holding. I'm not too sure. Are there any good UK exchange other than Binance? I use Binance and KuCoin. They're literally the only two that I use because they're the two exchanges that have the coins that I want on there as well. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to actually use KuCoin. It's a little bit more complicated than Binance because I have a certain way of actually depositing money. I actually deposit money on Binance and then send it to KuCoin. You save so much more money doing that. But again, a lot of people don't know that. But I'll do a video on that. Other than that, though, I've got Bitstamp. I've got Kraken as well. I don't use them. I've just got them though. But I know they're pretty good. But KuCoin and Binance are the main ones for me. My wife needs to give me more coin. Not today, mate. You keep asking her for money to invest. Sinead, thanks for joining. I have worried about my coins on Binance. Watched your video earlier and did help. Thank you. Anytime. That's okay. That's what I made it for. I just wanted to clear up all the panic. Because let's be honest, there was a lot of panic, wasn't there? There was a lot of panic. Any news on Coinbase in regards to anything in particular? Nothing that I've heard of at this moment in time. But is there anything in particular that you're asking about? Ape NFT is a airdrop by Binance, I think, to do with NFT marketplace, probably. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make absolute sense. But yeah, I'll look into it myself, man, and I'll try and let you know what exactly that is. But I'm not 100% sure. Do Kraken charge more in fees? They do charge slightly more in fees. However, their deposit and withdrawal limits are a lot higher. So I basically, quite stupid, I've got Kraken downloaded in the occasion that I would somehow make a lot more money than I think I would, and I'd like to take it all off the exchange, if that makes sense, because Kraken's withdrawal limits are very, very high. So if that's something that you're looking for, Kraken's great. Very easy to use as well. But you know, I just stick with Binance and KuCoin really. So yeah, cool. Last thing I wanted to show you guys was a few charts that were very interesting, that will hopefully make you think a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, the actual charts we only look at and our minds are set towards are the charts on the exchange, the apps themselves, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever chart you want to look at. But these other charts that we should really be looking at are stuff like this right here. So you've got this. Let me make that full screen for you. What does this actually show? The Bitcoin supply on exchanges keep falling despite China FUD. Okay, so this was posted today, literally just a few hours ago. Now, you may be thinking, why is the supply on exchanges falling? Doesn't that sound bad? Well, I've clicked on the bloody tweet. Here we go. Right, doesn't that sound bad? Well, no, guys. The supply falling on exchanges is very, very good. Why is it good? It means that people are moving their money, their cryptos, out of exchanges into cold storage wallets. They're not selling it, they are storing it safely. And we are starting to see a record number of cryptos being moved out of exchanges, in particular Bitcoin right now, as we can see here, onto cold storage wallets, meaning that the big boys or whoever else are storing their Bitcoin. And you should always follow what the big boys are doing, because you then also get stuff like this. During days like yesterday, we tend to focus on sellers, but realize that there's always a buyer on the other side. Yesterday's buyers appeared to have included large players, as addresses added 197.5 Bitcoin. Now, guys, this was from a few days ago, okay? Because the reason why I wanted to show this, and I saved this photo, was because that was when we had the 28K bear trap. So what's so important about this? Every time you see a circle here, this is when a large number of Bitcoin was being brought up. Okay, so whenever you see a circle, it was being brought up. You can see here, this was when we were grinding up. Okay, cool. So we're grinding up FOMO. Okay, we had a dip, we brought it. Grinding up, grinding up, grinding up, grinding up. As you can see here, we had a little bit there as well. At the tops, there was so much going on here because there was so much FOMO. People were hyping about it, the crypto market. But what do we see here, guys? What's the significance of this circle here? What's the significance of this dip, which hit the 28K? That's the biggest circle on the chart. Why? Because most of the big players bought their Bitcoin as soon as we were in that bear trap. Okay, then you ask yourself, why is that happening? Because we're in a Wyckoff accumulation, and that is the area where larger players try to build positions and shake out smaller fish without causing much of a further drop in price. Realize what's happening here, guys, okay? You may think that it did not drop much further in price, but from 30K to 28K, it did. Why? Because 30K seemed to have been a massive, massive support level. And that's what people were thinking. Oh, if we drop below 30K, it's game over. they didn't know this was Wyckoff accumulation, they think it's game over. So they waited. These big players waited for the perfect time. Where is it? Here. The perfect time for Bitcoin to finish its bear trap. Right here, take all that off. Right there, guys, is when they brought their Bitcoin. That big circle is there, okay? Because they brought all of their Bitcoin, precisely 197.5 thousand Bitcoin, not dollars, not pounds, Bitcoin. Times that by $30,000, okay? I keep clicking on these tweets. Yeah, but there you go. That is because they were buying it up during the dip. And you should always follow the big money, always follow the smart money, because that is where you will make money. Do not panic. Understand what's happening in this market. Realize that we are bullish right now. Not financial advice, but I'm just presenting you my opinion, and I'm presenting you the data that I have in front of me to prove that. And it is happening right before us. And don't be that smaller fish that makes mistakes. Don't make silly decisions based off of price action or a headline, guys, because if you do that, the crypto market is playing you. You want to play the crypto market. You want to think like the big player, right? And then lastly, guys, this right here. Bitcoin is cheap and long-term Bitcoin holders know it. They've added, so look, it just goes to show we're even here, okay, during this big dip that we've had, people and the big boys are just adding. Since late May, 741.3 thousand Bitcoin has been added to their holdings. Guys, come on, does that not tell you something? Does that not tell you enough? So yeah, guys, look, that was pretty much what I wanted to cover. Sorry, I do get into it pretty deeply. But yeah, when I'm in the mood, I just hate the way the media manipulates people, because I've been manipulated by it before and it's messed me over so many times. So I'm trying to just make sure people understand that, yes, I went on this Manage My Emotions course and it helped me a lot. Part of it was understanding media, because it's the biggest thing. You log onto your phone or onto Twitter or onto social media, you're going to see these big headlines and they're going to make you do things that you shouldn't do. Okay. Thank you very much, bro. For those of you that don't know, that's Turkish. I'm Turkish Cypriot. I don't know why I told you that. But yeah, there you go. There's another fun fact about me. But yeah, hopefully you guys have learned something on this channel. Like I said, I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible. I'm not trying to hype you lot up and bring you on the channel and just tell you why you should be buying stuff. I'm actually trying to present you the reason of what's going on and why we should actually be following the big players. The Wyckoff accumulation has obviously made sense as well. And I do believe January is going to be an excellent month for us. How long do I think this bull run will last? We'll have to wait and see. I've got expectations around September, October time, simply because I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to kind of come out of this phase D of Wyckoff accumulation. I do believe it will make one last high soon. I personally also believe that cryptos are going to start completely popping off and we're going to get all that excitement back. It's going to get scary because so many more new people are going to start joining the crypto space. If they do, just send them to this channel and I'll just try and teach them as much as I can anyway. But yeah, guys, that's what you need to know. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys have learned something whilst watching me. It's been a mad one. I'm glad there's a lot of new people in here as well. I really appreciate it, man. It's more fun when there's so many more people in here, I must admit, because I get to answer so many more questions, interact with you guys, and yeah, it's been really good. You're Kurdish. Okay. Yeah, I've actually met quite a few Turkish people on here, to be fair. So yeah. Sinead, sorry, I did see this. I just want to go to it. If Binance do the same as Americans and launch a Binance UK, what would happen to the coins that they drop? I think in USA they dropped down to only listing 50 or so. Yes, so they did. The difference between Binance and Binance US, I did cover it in one of my videos, but it's all to do with their fees slightly differ. Their features, they have less features available, and they also have a smaller amount of cryptos available on there as well. Now, I don't think if Binance UK was to come along, I don't think they would do it to that extent. The only thing that I could see a real difference in would be something like the fees. It's obviously, look, I am just speculating on that. We do not know the full facts on it. So we have to wait and see whether or not a Binance UK will even come. But I don't think they will go to the point where they're going to get rid of quite a few of the cryptos on there. It makes no sense. I don't see why they would do that. In the USA, their rules and regulations and everything else is much more stricter than the UK. So they have to have proper certain, like they can't even hold certain coins, like privacy coins or whatever coin it may be. It's like illegal, and I don't really get it. So yeah, don't worry too much about it. But you know me, as soon as I find out information, I'll let you guys know. So from legend, no worries, man. Anytime. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Anna, thanks for joining. Thank you very much. Sorry, my ETH and ADA is staked. Would you be worried? No, I wouldn't be worried. Wouldn't be worried at all, because you're just holding your coins. Staking is just staking. They're just holding your coins and giving you rewards for it. Yeah, I would not be worrying at all about it at this point, about anything. Okay, I will keep you guys informed and updated of everything as we do go along. But as of this moment, guys, even staking, the only people that should be really worried, I say really worried, they don't even need to be worried at this point right now, but people who do leverage trading, futures, derivatives, those kind of things, right? That's what's in discussion. Okay, everything else is absolutely fine. So yeah. Absolutely fine. No worries, Dan. No worries at all. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. Monero, one of the OGs. So for people that have been watching me, I do like the OG coins. Okay. So obviously you've got your Litecoin, Monero, XRP. These coins are very, very good to hold during bull runs because they have so much data to go back and back it. Okay. And when you actually take a look at these coins, you realize that they're doing exactly what they're meant to do. The reason why they have so much data and why it's so good is because you can compare to how they were performing back in the day, and you can kind of understand where they are. So look, during a bull run, 99% of these coins are going to explode. And as of this moment right now, I'd say about 90% of the coins have not even moved. So just got to chill out, be patient and wait, because everything will go up. But yeah, nothing wrong with Monero. It's absolutely fine. Thank you very much, Sol. I've been advised to start looking at coins that are peer-to-peer without the need for exchanges. I don't have a huge portfolio, but I don't like the idea of them being lost or stolen. Yeah, look, I completely get that. Look, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you were here, Sinead, but I done the video on how to store your cryptos using Trust Wallet. Is it still pasted in my thing? Yeah, watch that if you have time, because I teach you how to store your cryptos safely on Trust Wallet, how to move them into there and out of them if you needed to. I recommend everyone does that. I do also have a Ledger Nano X for people that want to use that as well. But just for conveniency and moving things pretty quickly, I use Trust Wallet as my main wallet of storing my crypto. But yeah, guys, that's basically it, man. Just don't panic at all, guys. I'll keep you updated all along the way. But as of this moment, nothing to worry about at all. Okay, if you're just like me and 99% of the other people just holding your crypto in your wallet, waiting for prices to go up to make a profit, just chill out. You're absolutely fine. You've got nothing to worry about, okay? What coin's in your bag right now? Well, look, what I can do, every Wednesday, I obviously do my crypto pick of the week. On my live stream, I go through all of the research behind it and the chart. What I can do is tell you some of the coins that I hold that I've presented in the crypto pick of the week. Before I do that, guys, please like the stream if you haven't already. Let's get the likes up in here. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, yes, what do I hold? My baby is Luna. Luna is my go-to coin, is the best coin in the world, in my opinion. So if you have not had a look at Luna, go take a look at Luna right now. MIR is part of Luna's ecosystem. I also hold MIR. Another coin that I presented on my crypto pick of the week was Band. I also presented SXP as well, and FET. So look, I'm not telling you guys to go and invest in these. I'm saying do your own research on them. I personally am. I love them. We've done our research on them if you want to go back and look at some of the streams. But yeah, Luna, MIR, SXP, Band, FET. I'll be presenting another one on Wednesday if you wanted to catch me on that stream to watch it. But yeah, there's some of the ones I do hold if you wanted to take a look at. Luna being my absolute golden child. Good, yeah, go take a look. Let me know what you think of it as well. Thank you, Mr. T. No worries at all, man. Yes, your locked tokens are safe on Binance. If you're staking anything on Binance, you're absolutely fine. Look, guys, they're not going to take your coins away, okay? They're not going to do that. As I said, Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario for us, they create a Binance UK in which you would just have to move everything into there, including your staked items. They will obviously do something in regards to your staked coins as well. That's worst case scenario, but even that's not going to happen. Seriously, guys, relax. Absolutely fine. All right. As I said, any updates, I'll be here to update you. Yes, Arsenal fan 13. I'm doing well, man. I'm enjoying everyone's company today. We've got over 30 people in the stream, and yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. It's good to see. It's good to see people here. So yeah, going pretty well. And guys, for the new people here, thank you all, by the way, for subscribing to my channel. When I first started the channel, me even getting like 100 subscribers was like a dream to me. I was like, what is actually going on? I was like, what the heck is going on? And for me to be over 1,000 now was like a complete dream come true. I don't even know if I fluked it here or whatnot. But I'm just over the moon seeing that. So yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, it was very, very misleading. Very misleading. But yeah, that's what the media will do to you. They will always do that. Jeez, oh, my Turkish ain't that well, man. Let me just try and. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to tell me that in English. I can understand Turkish when it's being spoken to me. I can speak it, but reading that, yeah, I'm gonna need that. So I'm gonna need some help on that bad boy. James, there's a Binance UK website. I don't know if it's official, not up and running yet. I did see a photo of it, and it looks like it's in the process. However, I actually went on to what's it called? I forgot what it's called, Company House, and searched up Binance UK, and it seems like they've actually been trying to operate it since June 2020. It's been around since June 2020. So it seems like it's something that is in the works, not being fully decided at this moment in time. But yeah, it's just having to wait and see thing. But again, guys, nothing to worry about. Even if Binance UK does come out, so be it, man. So be it. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. All right. Same here, Tana. My Turkish is. Are you Turkish as well? Or are you just saying that? I don't even know if you're just saying that or not, man. I've got no idea. Dude, I will take a look at that later. Yeah, man. It's one of the. It's them ones, isn't it? I'm sure even you guys are looking at that like, what the heck is that language? And I don't even blame you. You are Turkish. There's so many Turks in crypto, isn't there? What are we on, man? We like our money. That's why. Big ups, man. You checked it all out. Thanks for clarifying everything. Anytime, man. Anytime. Have you heard about Hyperfund owning part of Binance? No. I have. Nah, I haven't heard of that. I have not heard of that. But I'll look into that. I'll definitely look into that. Now you're taking a mic now, Soul, man. I'm from Cyprus as well. I'm from Cyprus. What part of Cyprus are you from? What do you think of Swap's project? I've heard of it. I've seen it kind of like moving about everywhere, but it's one of those things that I just have not been able to look into properly as of this moment because things have been so busy behind the scenes. I'll take a look. There's so much things I need to look at. I need to get kept up on. As I said, guys, in one of my videos, I'm still learning on the job. I learn so much every single day from you guys and your comments too. I'm just here to update you all. We are hustlers. I just posted on a kind of forum. If it gets attention of people, lots of followers are following you, deserve it. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, I appreciate that. Seriously, I appreciate that a lot. I know how Turks are, man. When they big up other Turks in it. They have our backs. So I appreciate that. Okay. My family are from Lefkoşa and the Girne area. That's where we're from, man. So yeah. Good to know though, man. You make things so clear. Thank you. Anytime at all. That's what I set out to do. When I first started crypto, I had no help at all. I had to kind of learn everything by myself, and it was very, very difficult. So it kind of helps because I come with the intention of trying to make things very, very easy to understand, so you guys can understand as well, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to present it like I'm talking to an absolute newbie or a baby in crypto. Even if you are experienced, I just try to present it in the most easiest terms possible. And then it just kind of, people seem to like that. So I'll just obviously carry on doing that. It's because I am Turkish, bro. I'm Turkish Cypriot. Your cousin is from Gidna. Okay, yeah, man. I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, I don't usually go anymore because when I do, we just got to go see family and I can't have an actual holiday. So it's just one of those, isn't it? Another one. Have you heard of Expool, the bollock chain? I got a form for it in my school email for some airdrop, bro. What you got from your school email? The bollock chain, yeah. Jeez, that's mad, isn't it? No, I haven't heard of the bollock chain. So many random things coming out in there. So many random things. Jeez. Oh, guys, it's been an hour, and I've really enjoyed having your company here today. So I appreciate everything. I am going to end it there. I'll let everyone get ready for the France-Switzerland game. I'll be watching that myself as well. I appreciate everyone so much for joining. I appreciate everyone so much for the likes. If you haven't like already, subscribe if you haven't already as well. You guys have been absolute legends, man. And for those of you that don't know, Monday to Friday between 6:30 and 6:45, I do a live stream. And Wednesday will be my crypto pick of the week. Every day we'll talk about something different. I'll go through any charts people want me to talk about as well, and we'll look into it together. But again, thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, hopefully I can catch you guys tomorrow as well. So yeah, big up all of you, man. You guys are all legends, and it was good to meet a lot of you new guys as well. So I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you guys around even more to answer any more questions and help with anything. Also, before I go, last thing, guys, any questions that you guys have that you want me to cover in a video, let me know. I try to build my channel based off what you guys want to see. I always say, if you have a question, so many other people have the same question, they just don't know it. And I try to build my videos based off the questions that you have that you want to see. So yeah, let me know of any questions in any of the comments in my videos, and I will be sure to cover them in a nice, easy to understand video for you all, okay? So anyway, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Take care.